Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a makeup challenge and one that I'm pretty unsure about. I'm not really sure what I'm going to title this video yet, but basically I'm going to be trying out products that I do not think will work for me, I don't think will look good on me, or I'm just really not sure how to use. So sometimes I get makeup products that maybe are not in my correct shade, or products that intimidate me. I don't think I'm going to be able to expertly apply them, but I still want to try them out. I'm not really a fan of the makeup challenges that float around a lot that are just kind of like very silly and lighthearted. I'm a fan of watching them. I'm not a fan of doing them myself. This isn't supposed to be like a silly challenge. I genuinely want to try these products. I just don't think that they're gonna work out the best for me. So let me explain what we have here today. This one here is from Pure Cosmetics. They sent me their 4-in-1 stick foundation, and they even put my name on it, which is super cute. But they sent me the shade Porcelain, and I don't think this is going to be a great shade for me. This is their lightest shade in the foundations, and I don't think I've ever worn the shade Porcelain, and especially now I've been outside a lot, so I don't think Porcelain's going to work great, but I still want to try the foundation and see what I think of it. I just don't think it's going to be a great shade match. I also have here, I have wanted to try this for the longest time, but it intimidates me. It's from Nars. It is their Hot Tin Roof Liquid Blush. I don't really work with liquid blushes a lot. This color is a little bit scary to me. I'm not sure how we're going to do, but that's what today's video is for. We're going to try it. I also have a very interesting eyeliner here. This is from Revlon. This is the Colorstay Exactify Liquid Liner. This is what she looks like, and when I got it I was like, okay, cool. And then I took the applicator out and I'm like, what in the what? Can you see there's like a ball on it, and the description says it's like a wheel that will rotate, and I'm like, what? But okay, so we're gonna give that a shot as well. And then we have a brow product. This is from Flower Beauty. This is their Brow Vixen Tattoo Effect Stain. And this is probably the one I'm most terrified about because I'm not a brow expert anyways, but this kind of scares me. Here's what the applicator looks like. Apparently it's going to be like a tattoo for your brows. This is very scary if it doesn't work out well, but I thought we could give all of this a try. I am someone who uploads 6 to 7 days a week, which means I am filming almost every single day, which means I don't have a lot of time to try out products that I don't feel are gonna work for me because I just don't have time for that. I need to be filming and editing and uploading. So I thought now that I have a handful of products here, maybe we can make it into a video. We can see how I do. We can test out some products that intimidate me, that I don't think will look great on me, that I'm not really sure how to use. So this could be terrible. This could be fun. I really don't know, but let's get started. So the only thing that I have on my face right now is just a little bit of eyeshadow and then some mascara, but I am gonna start off with the foundation. And I'm very nervous about this, but so like I said, this is from Pure. It's their 4-in-1 stick foundation. I've wanted to try this foundation. It's fairly newer. I've wanted to try it, and I was really excited and surprised when Pure sent me a really nice package. It had this in it, and it has my name on it, which is super cute with that heart, and I was like, yay. And then I looked at the shade and it said Porcelain, and this isn't the lightest shade. There's light porcelain and then porcelain, I believe. I checked the website, so I was like, this shade is definitely not going to work for me. And like I said, because I film so often, I don't really have time. Like, I don't mind if my foundation's like a shade or two off, but like, I think we're going to be more than a shade or two off. But, you know, I still want to give it a try. I still want to see. So I do have my primer on as well. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and put this on. Okay. It feels very interesting going on because it feels like a cream to powder. I was looking on the website and I saw that it said that it's supposed to be, did it say medium to full buildable coverage foundation? Okay, it's $34. I'm gonna go ahead and use this sponge here. This is from Sigma's sister brand, and I'm not sure the best way to pronounce it, but I'll have it linked down below. I actually really like these sponges, and I like them way more than the new Sigma sponges that I just reviewed in my Makeup Monthly. These are actually pretty nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that in. and see how we do. This challenge isn't meant to be like, you know, super silly. I just genuinely want to try these products. I'm just either scared of them, I don't think that they're gonna look the best on me, but I still want to give them a shot and see what I think. Okay, this is going well. This is going well. Should I be like a mime? I'm just gonna go ahead and blend onto the neck a little bit. I'm not gonna be too concerned though, because clearly, like, even if I film another video after this, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the makeup, but it seems to be blending out well. The coverage does look fairly nice. I'm not gonna be able to take myself seriously this entire video. The coverage does seem to be nice. I do have some breakouts, but especially on my chin, it covered a lot of that redness. This red mark here is just really not going anywhere with like anything. So, I will say though, I don't really like how it's looking here on my forehead. I'm not in like my super dry moments right now, like dry patchy skin, but that like, I don't feel like that looks super great. And even a little bit on my nose, I don't think that's coming off super flattering as well. Shoot. I really do like Pure. I've been buying from Pure for a very long time, but I have noticed their foundations don't tend to work for me the best. I really like their powder, the 4-in-1 pressed powder, but their like Bare It All foundation really did not work well for me. Okay, so here's what the foundation looks like. Again, if we just disregard the color, let's just go ahead and disregard what's happening there. I feel like the coverage is fairly good. I didn't put on a ton for a stick foundation. I've noticed a lot of times with stick foundations, you really have to like cover your whole face with it. But so this would be more like on the medium side, I would say. Like, yeah, it's like a pretty solid medium. So I don't hate that coverage. I think it did a fairly good job covering up some of the marks that I have on my face, but it's not like full, and I feel like I can still breathe. Like, it doesn't feel too heavy on my skin either, which I enjoy. I just don't love the way it's showing on my forehead. Like, it looks very, like my forehead looks very scaly, and I don't love that. And then same with my nose. I'm not really feeling that vibe either. So, I'm not sure this one is gonna be considered a win. So that's a bummer. You know, if it's kind of hard to review a product that is obviously like so not well matched for you. I don't know if I'll really be able to test it out a ton more because I'm always so busy with filming, but just kind of based on first impressions, I don't think it's gonna be a favorite. So I'm not really gonna worry about like concealer and bronzer and all of that because of the nature of this makeup challenge that we're doing. So I'm gonna pop right over and try this blush here from Nars. And then when you pop the cap off here, you have a little pump. So I feel like I've seen people apply liquids like directly to the face with their sponge and then blend it out. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. I really hope this doesn't ruin my sponge because I really like this sponge. But let's just give it a try. So I'm gonna try to go light at first. That's probably too much. I don't know. I just don't really use liquid blushes a lot. They definitely intimidate me, especially even more than cream. Okay, so that looks like I have chicken pox now, especially on my super pale mime skin. I feel like that's not where I wanted to put either blush spot, and I still have more on there. So I'm gonna use like the side maybe and blend it out. Oh my gosh, this is like okay. This is not going well at all. This is going worse than I expected. Somehow in my mind I was like, maybe you can pull everything off. Like when I was thinking about the foundation being too light for me, oh my goodness. When I was thinking about the foundation being too light for me, I was like, maybe you can show people like if you have this contour or this bronzer, like you can make it work. And then like as I put the first stripe on, I was like, delete that, that's not what this is gonna be. Just go with the challenge. Okay, so that clearly is way too much blush. And I didn't even use all that I put on there. So this is going splendidly, just as I anticipated. Oh, do you guys use liquid blushes? Do you use liquid blushes? Because yeah, so I have always wanted to try that Nars blush because I thought it was very interesting and I liked the color, but I was always very afraid because I'm like, well, what if I put down my primer and my foundation and my concealer and my powder and my contour and my bronzer, and then I come up with the blush and I ruin the look? Luckily, that's not what's happening here today. I'm still looking very beautiful, so that's a positive. If you guys would like to see more challenge videos like this from me in the future, please do just let me know, because I would be happy to do this again. I'm having a wonderful time doing this right now. I also noticed I've been trying to blend out, and you see it's like very strange because like that's my skin. So I don't, I'm gonna go ahead and say liquid blushes are not for me. So let's move on to eyeliner, because this I think is gonna go swimmingly. Okay, so again we have the Revlon Colorstay Exactify liquid liner. I'm very intimidated by this. I don't understand it. It says the wheel is supposed to like rotate as you're putting it on your line, which I don't like. Why? I've never put a liquid eyeliner on and been like, this would be a lot better if there was a wheel. Zoomed in enough so you guys can catch this full glory that is about to happen. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start. I usually start in the middle, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start in the middle. Okay, so that was not what I expected. Let's try again. Okay, so I'm gonna start in the middle. Is there not product on this? What's happening? Is this not, am I doing this wrong already? I'm gonna dip it back in there. Make sure we got enough product on the wheel. Okay, let's try again. So I'm gonna start in the middle. And, okay. I don't think that looks terrible. No, I don't think that looks terrible. Let me get right up in there. Ooh, okay, okay. Not as good. Not as good. Let me just do like a little. Okay. Is this the best liner I've ever done in my life? I just kind of like goofed up right here. But honestly, that wasn't that bad. But I'm not gonna lie, I didn't notice anything rotating, or I don't know. I didn't really notice anything like that. So maybe it's not as bad as I thought. I mean, the first couple of tries were a little weird, but honestly, like, I don't feel like that's bad. And when I flicked it out, like, that's actually a pretty good flick. I feel like I can see when I do it. Can you see the wheel, like, rotate? It's like a tire. That's very interesting. Okay, let's try the other eye. Let's try the other eye. Hey, this really isn't that bad. Well, that's, okay, before I get too carried away, let's try again. Okay, so I'm gonna start in the middle. Oh my gosh, I actually, like, I don't freaking hate this. Let's fill everything in. Ooh, okay. All right, and then let's do the flick. That, okay. Okay, the flick is so much easier to do when you have that. I don't know if it's because it's so skinny. Like, can you see how skinny that is? That was actually really easy to do. That is not what I expected. Okay, let's see if we can like do something here, like connect it or something. Oh, okay. I messed up a little bit, but I mean, hey, first try, not that bad. You guys, honestly, I would totally use this again. I would use this again to get that flick. I know it's not perfect. I know that. But I feel like I could get used to it. I don't love it for like lining my eyes. I don't know. I mean, maybe if I got used to it, I would. But like, I would totally use something to line my eyes and then come in and just create like a nice little flick, because it's so easy with the wheel. Just boom. I actually don't hate it. I know the application's a little funky, but I actually don't hate this product. And see, I probably would have never have used this if I wasn't doing this kind of like style of challenge video. It's been sitting on my desk of things to try for months, like probably 2 months. Well, who would have thought? Not me. So then the last product we're gonna try is this brow pencil, and I'm super nervous about it because I definitely have like my comfort zone when it comes to brows, and it's just like a regular old brow pencil, and this is more of like a pen, I think. I don't. So it's called the Brow Vixen Tattoo Effect Stain. Now I do have the shade Blonde. I meant to grab out taupe, and then I think I already put taupe into a giveaway box, so I didn't want to like pull it out because I thought that was weird. So I don't know if Blonde will be the best match. Typically if a brand has taupe, that's what I go with, but I don't foresee this going well. So, but you know what? Maybe we'll be surprised because that eyeliner surprised me. So again, here is what she looks like. And let me do like some strokes here so we can see. Oh gosh, so it feels like a marker. It kind of has a bit of mixed reviews on Ulta. Like some people are like, this is the best, and I had a really bushy brow. And some people are like, this is horrible, don't do it. One person said when she tried to set her brows, it turned her brows a color, like purple or something. And I'm like, I don't usually set my brows anyways, so I'm not gonna worry about that. But let me just go in, and I'm afraid when it says it's a tattoo, like it's a stain, because I'm gonna have to wash this makeup off so I can actually film my next video. Okay, yeah, the color isn't great, but I mean, obviously my foundation matches really well, so that's not what we're worried about right now. It feels like a wet marker, like it feels like a wet Sharpie. Gosh, that color is so off. And sometimes with certain brow pencils, I use Blonde. So this is like, I'm surprised that it's this far off. Do a couple strokes in the front here. How do people get this to look like hair? So I feel like it's definitely doing something. I feel like maybe if the color match was a little bit better, it wouldn't be as noticeably incorrect. But I don't feel like it's very natural looking. Like I like how you can do hair strokes. I'm like slowly getting better at it. But this to me just doesn't look very natural. It looks like I literally put a marker through my brows to try to cover up the sparse areas. And it's weird to me how wet it feels. And there's no, you know, you don't have like a spoolie or anything. So, or do you? No, I think that's nothing. You don't have a spoolie, which I guess you would only use that with like a pencil or a pomade, but I just feel like it doesn't look natural. Again, like ignore the color, but the actual, I just don't feel like it looks very natural. I feel like it looks like I drew in my brows with a marker. What do you guys think? Have you tried this? Wow, this video. I mean, I don't know why I honestly had the thought of like, you can do it, you can pull it together. That's not even close to happening. So I went ahead and filled in the other brow. Like I really tried to make those hair strokes in the front, and I don't know. I just don't feel like it's a very natural looking brow. As it's drying, I actually think it's looking better. I also think it's weird. I don't know if it's like for the foundation, but I feel like it looks like I have like black eyes. Is that what? How did that happen? Has that been there the whole time and I just like didn't notice? Or is it because my foundation is so white? It just is weird. I don't know. I'll have to watch that back and see what that was all about. But other than that, that's going to do it for this video. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for today's makeup challenge. Thank goodness. So this challenge was all about trying products that I didn't think would work out for me, or that I wasn't sure how exactly to apply them, and I feel like that is very evident by what my face looks like at the moment. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got a laugh or 10. Let me know what you thought in the comments. This went way more wrong than I thought it was going to. Like I thought it was going to go wrong, but it really went way more wrong than I thought it was. So I hope that you had a good time. Let me know if you'd like to see more like this in the future, because every once in a while I get products that I'm like, that's probably not going to work for me. But hey, we could try it out together and have a good time. Other than that guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you'll also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.